Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
From the Grenadian capital, this is Network News for Monday, March 16, 2026. In the headlines, governments to meet exporters after U.S. fish ban is lifted. Grenada hosts regional fisher training on fish aggregating devices. The Democratic People's Movement to hold first Congress. Trial date set for Shane Brown murder case. Also in the news, regionally, University of the West Indies Vice-Chancellor Sir Hilary Beckles says the Caribbean lags in higher education. Internationally, 2 dead in Kent meningitis outbreak. Plus, in the sports news, Intercall 2026 to run off from 9 a.m. tomorrow with 30 events set for day 1, while Fast 5 knockout carded for this weekend.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave bathroom tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
I'm Kenroy Baptiste with Network News. Thanks for joining us. Government officials are expected to meet with fisherfolk later this week to outline the next steps following Grenada's regained approval to export fish and fish products to the United States. Shania McIntosh has more details.
The Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries is expected to meet with fisherfolk later this week to provide updates on the new fishing regulations which secured renewed access to U.S. markets. Grenada regained access to fish export to the United States on March 16th. Exporters must continue meeting compliance standards set by the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, to maintain access to the American market. According to a report from NOAA Fisheries, released over the weekend, Grenada now meets requirements under the U.S. Marine Mammal Protection Act import rules. Last September, U.S. officials determined that Grenada Fisheries Management System did not meet American standards, citing a lack of adequate measures to prevent harming or killing of marine mammals during fishing. This led to a ban on Grenadian fish imports, effective January 1st this year. In response, Grenada enacted a new legislation in December prohibiting the harming or killing of marine mammals during fishing and requiring fishers to report any accidental interactions. Authorities also introduced additional monitoring, including vessels licensing and training programs on the safe release of marine mammals. With these new measures in place, the United States has lifted the ban, and Grenada's fish and fish products are once again allowed into the U.S. market. Further details on resuming fishing activities and exports will be discussed with fisherfolk during the upcoming meeting. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
The Ministry of the Blue Economy and Marine Affairs, through its Fisheries Division, today hosted the opening ceremony for Regional Fisher Knowledge Exchange Program focused on the use of fish aggregating devices. The rest of the details from my colleague Christina John.
The initiative brought a delegation of fishers and fisheries officers from the Turks and Caicos Islands to Grenada for several days of hands-on learning and collaboration with local stakeholders in the fishing industry. The program is being facilitated by the Caribbean Regional Fisheries Mechanism, CRFM, in partnership with the Turks and Caicos Islands government as part of broader efforts to strengthen regional fisheries cooperation and promote sustainable livelihoods within the Caribbean. Minister with responsibility for the Blue Economy and Marine Affairs, Lennox Andrews, welcomed the 8-member team to Grenada and encouraged them to make maximum use of the training.
And is make it contemporary, the work of those who came before us, where as a people we can collaborate and cooperate and share and work together for the development of our strong region. It's the significance of your presence here today. And so I see this as one good example, one very good example where as a people we can come together and work together, share our knowledge, share experiences, and create the competence and the human resource that we all need to develop our region.
Grenada Sub-Office FAD program has attracted significant regional interest over the past year. This exchange will allow local experts to share their experiences, lessons learned, and best practices with visiting colleagues. Senior Fisheries Officer from the Turks and Caicos Islands, Paul Dickinson, explained what he expects to gain from this engagement.
When we came in contact with the Grenada fisheries and their stocks as to what they have been bringing in for the last several months, that discussion now become a reality when discussions is between different governments as to introducing the FABs to the Turks and Caicos Islands, simply because of the great data that you guys have produced from the FABs just within the last few months. Like Mr. Gordon said earlier, we are looking for a lot. Looking forward to the FAB fishing. It's going to be a big economy here in the Turks and Caicos Islands. The Turks and Caicos Islands are well known for scale fish such as the conch, lobster. For pelagic fishing, it's just been on a commercial scale. But now introducing the FABs to the Turks and Caicos Islands, we can now bring it international and be a big export to the Turks and Caicos Islands.
Following the ceremony, the visiting delegation traveled to Grenville, where a series of practical activities will take place throughout the week. These include at-sea fishing trips to operational FADs with experienced Grenadian fishers, demonstrations on FADs construction techniques and materials, and visits to fish landing sites to observe catch handling and quality control practices. Participants will also participate in technical sessions covering offshore navigation, safety at sea and weather assessment, along with debrief sessions designed to facilitate peer-to-peer learning and knowledge sharing. The exchange program runs from March 16th to the 19th and involves members of Grenada's fishing community, the Fisheries Division, and the visiting delegation from the Turks and Caicos Islands. Officials say the initiative highlights Grenada's growing leadership role in responsible open ocean harvesting within the region. Christina John, GBN News.
Other news this week, Grenada will participate in Carib Wave 2026 as part of ongoing efforts to strengthen tsunami preparedness across the Caribbean. Reporter Deidre Seeley has more details.
The National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA, will test local tsunami preparedness when Grenada participates in the 15th Carib Wave on Thursday, March 19th. One school in Carriacou and another in Petit Martinique will conduct evacuations as part of the exercise, which is based on a scenario in which a flank landslide of the Kikemjeni underwater volcano generates a tsunami. The Meteorological Office serves as the focal point for issuing threat warnings, while NADMA and the Royal Grenada Police Force serve as tsunami warning centers, disseminating information to the public. Nicole Jones of the Meteorological Office and Dr. Terence Walters of NADMA provided an overview of the tsunami scenario.
The volcano erupts, it triggered a collapsed flank, it generates a tsunami, and the national issue the threat warning to the National Disaster Management Agency.
The school in Petit Martinique is very close to the coastline, and then the one in Carriacou very close to the coastline again. So it would make sense to use schools that are close to the coastline, so that they can definitely participate.
Because tsunamis require time and distance to amplify their destructive force, Grenada is at less risk due to its distance from Kikemjeni. Still, as one of the 48 territories participating in Carib Wave 2026, Grenada's involvement benefits national agencies and communities, as well as neighboring islands which are at greater risk.
Because we were so close to Kikemjeni, tsunamis in particular may not develop to impact Grenada, but it will be the country. So when the incident occurs for the exercise, we will have to ensure that we inform the neighboring countries, Trinidad, St. Vincent, St. Lucia, Barbados, and Sidima. Okay, that's the Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency.
Dr. Walters also used the press briefing to inform the public about the upcoming Elevate exercise from May 19th to 21st, involving NADMA and other stakeholders.
May 19 to 21 exercise Elevate, we're letting the population know to expect the exercise and to expect a number of emergency activities to take place during that period.
Deidre Seeley, GBN News.
Well, the trial of two men charged in connection with the 2024 murder of Shane Brown is scheduled to begin on May 18, 2026. Shania McIntosh has this update.
The accused, 35-year-old Kevin Rondell Niles, a bus driver from Willis St. George, is represented by attorney Anselm Clouden, while 33-year-old Razim Mitchell, a businessman of Coffeybo Hill St. George's, is represented by Jerry Edwin. The matter was called at No. 2 Supreme Court Monday morning. Both men remain on remand at His Majesty's prison as they await the start of their trial, where their fate will ultimately be determined. Police arrested and charged the two men with capital murder following the death of 34-year-old Shane Brown, who was reportedly gunned down by masked men in the Snug Corner area on May 5, 2024. Mitchell was already known to authorities and had also been remanded on a separate capital murder charge in relation to the May 12, 2024 shooting death of Vaughn Wangi Cyrus. Niles also faces additional charges of possession of a firearm and ammunition in connection with the case. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
Network news still to come from us. Grenada hosts workshop on growing services economy, and Grenada to participate in, of course, well, that's it for that. We'll come back right after. Stay close.
We're inviting all residents and the business community from Calavini, Westerhall, Hopevale, and all surrounding areas to join us for a town hall meeting at Westerhall Secondary School on Wednesday, the 18th of March. It begins at 6 p.m. We want to bring news to you about what's happening here at the site, what you can expect for the upcoming months, and we want to hear from the community as well about this very exciting project happening right here in your neighborhood. It will be blessed by the presence of our Honorable Prime Minister and the other ministers of our cabinet. We look forward to remarks from our Minister of Health as we focus on Project Polaris and the healthcare transformation for Grenada.
The I in Ariza stands for you, our members. Your goals matter to us. When you speak, we listen and we act. That's why we've rolled out new deposit rates to help your money work harder. We're offering 4.25% on retirement accounts, 4% on educational savings, and 3.5% on 5-year fixed deposits. We're helping you save on your mortgage. Switch to Ariza and enjoy rates as low as 3.99% plus 50% off legal and processing fees. We are also making it easier to get on the road. Get 100% vehicle financing with rates of just 5% on the purchase of a new vehicle. And if you already have a loan for a recent model, we'll help you switch and enjoy better rates. And for our loyal members, we've designed the Ariza Advantage account, which gives you the VIP experience you deserve. You requested, we responded. You received.
This is the Ariza promise. Better value, better service, members first.
Visit arizacu.com or call us today.
Hello, I'm leaving the house right now. I'll be there in 20 minutes. Life gets hectic. That's why I registered for myaccount.grenleg.com and it chose paperless billing. It was simple. I went to the site and clicked sign up. I then tapped find my new account number, typed in my old number without the zeros at the front and got my new account number instantly. The new account number is also in the app under the Balances tab or at the top of any recent Grenleg bill. I entered my new account number and the total amount due on my most recent bill, then filled out the profile information and subscription sections. They sent me an email to create a password and sign in. And finally, I signed up for paperless billing. And now, everything I need is in one place. Myaccounts.grenleg.com and paperless billing have really brought me peace of mind.
Calling all MCs, rappers, DJs, dancers, and aerosol artists. The U.S. Embassy in Grenada, in collaboration with the Grenada Ministry of Tourism, Creative Economy, and Culture, will be hosting the free Next Level Hip Hop program from April 13th to the 24th. This is your chance to connect with the best U.S. hip hop mentors to build your craft and level up your skills. For further information, visit the U.S. Embassy's social media platforms or website at www.bb.usembassy.gov. Apply today.
For when you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me, yes, I can. Whenever you're in need, yes, you can. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you run me, we'll make your dreams come true. Next side, next side, next side, next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
A trip to Grenada from April 4th to the 6th, 2026. A decision you'll never regret. This isn't just any destination. It's where passion meets performance. Welcome to the 53rd Carifta Games, hosted at the iconic Kirani James Athletic Stadium in St. George's. Under the theme, Passion Drives Performance. The best of the Caribbean's junior athletes will compete in electrifying track and field competition. Organize now and be part of an experience like no other, where talent, passion, and perseverance come alive on the land of 100,000 Jab Jab. Feel the passion, celebrate the performance, and create memories that will last a lifetime in pure Grenada, the land of warmth, spirit, and unstoppable energy. Welcome to the 53rd Carifta Games.
Whenever happy to see me, nobody is strangers. One big family.
To all policyholders of the Grenada branch of Clico International Life, this is a reminder to contact the Judicial Manager's representatives if you were an active policyholder or policy claimant as of November 30th, 2014 and have not received your personalized letter. The contact details are hotline and WhatsApp 473-404-2632 or 473-405-4950 or 767-235-4160 or 784-494-1216. Available Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Email clicoqueries@deloi clicoqueries@clicoholdings.com or clicoqueries@clicoholdings.com. You can also visit our website at www.clicolife.com for full details. In-person meetings will be conducted from March 11th to March 25th, 2026. You are invited to call to schedule your appointment. The judicial managers thank you for your understanding and cooperation.
Home is easy, easy with Republic Bank.
Are you dreaming of owning your own home? With Republic Bank's Home Easy Loan, you're one step closer to making that dream a reality. With competitive rates, reduced fees, and up to 100% financing, Republic Bank makes owning your home simple and stress-free. Start your journey to independence, empowerment, and the joy of home ownership today.
Republic Bank, we're bringing home to you. Home easy. It's not just a mortgage, it's peace of mind.
Terms and conditions apply.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Life's about to pop. I wanna play with cash pop. Life's about to pop. Oh yeah, with cash pop. Pick your number 1 to 50. See your price right when you play. 5 jars a day, come win easy. Cash pops. One number, that's all you need. Win up to 2,500 indeed. Life's about to pop.
Must be 18 or older to play. NLA supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Look to the east for the coming of Bingo!
Grenada, this is the big one. Sunday, March 29th, Progress Park St. Andrew is the place to be as Megapulse Promotions presents the second edition of the massive Eastside Mega Bingo. Get ready to shout Bingo at 5 p.m. because we've got over $100,000 in cash to be won.
This is awesome.
We're talking 10 games at $5,000 each and 5 games at $10,000. Tickets are just $60 for one or $100 for two. So make it a date. Progress Park, Sunday, March 29th for the massive Eastside Mega Bingo. Brought to you by Carib. It's the way we play.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Home is easy, easy with Republic Bank.
Are you dreaming of owning your own home? With Republic Bank's Home Easy Loan, you're one step closer to making that dream a reality. With competitive rates, reduced fees, and up to 100% financing, Republic Bank makes owning your home simple and stress-free. Start your journey to independence, empowerment, and the joy of home ownership today.
Republic Bank, we're bringing home to you. Home easy. It's not just a mortgage, it's peace of mind.
Terms and conditions apply.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Rebecca Television Center, Grenada is seeking to strengthen its capacity to harness opportunities in the global services economy. Today, government officials, representatives from regional agencies and key stakeholders gathered in St. George for the start of a 3-day workshop aimed at improving the country's ability to use services trade data to drive economic growth and resilience. Janelle Dick reports.
A national workshop focusing on trade and services policy and economic resilience is being hosted by the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development in collaboration with the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, CARICOM, and the United Nations Economic Commission for Latin America and the Caribbean. The workshop brings together representatives from government ministries, the private sector, academia, and the creative industries to examine how services, particularly digital and creative services, can contribute to Grenada's economic diversification. Joseph Andel, Minister for Foreign Affairs, Trade and Export Development, highlighted the importance of the engagement.
We need better data, better coordination, and better strategies. This workshop gives us all three. It will help us to answer some critical questions.
Participants are exploring ways to strengthen the country's capacity to produce and use services trade data to support evidence-based policy making. Sessions on the first day focused on key concepts such as digital trade, the growing role of information and communication technology services, roadblocks and bottlenecks within existing systems, and how intellectual property can be monetized in the modern digital economy. The initiative is part of a broader regional project designed to strengthen the ability of Caribbean countries to collect and analyze services trade statistics and translate those insights into effective policy decisions.
Share because we cannot build a resilient services economy in silos. We build it together. Shared data, shared thinking, and shared purpose. At the end of this workshop, we'll be able to walk away with the following: a map of the bottlenecks affecting our creative value chain, market access priority list to guide our negotiators, and the draft terms of reference for a national trade in services working group.
The workshop also encourages cross-sector dialogue, allowing policymakers, statisticians, and industry representatives to identify key challenges and opportunities for services-led development. Over the next 2 days, participants will engage in group discussions and policy exercises aimed at identifying priority areas for strengthening Grenada's competitiveness in sectors such as creative industries, ICT, and other knowledge-based services. The outcomes of the workshop will contribute to a country-specific advisory report to support Grenada's efforts to build a more resilient and diversified economy. For GBN News, Janelle Dick.
Now, the art collection Grenadiana by Christian Boxo pairs art with advocacy by demonstrating the poise and resilience of Grenadian women while drawing attention to violence against women. Reporter Deidre Seeley tells us more.
Artist Christian Boxo debuted Grenadiana, a collection celebrating the passion, presence, and poise of Grenadian women and advocating for their protection. The collection, which debuted on March 8th, International Women's Day, at Decorum on Morris Bishop Highway, depicted individual women surrounded by natural sceneries of vibrant greens, purples, and reds. Boxo is known for her pointillism, a technique where small dots of color are used to create a larger image. In Grenadiana, Boxo's dot work becomes the background to her portraiture. For Grenadiana, the muse was local influencer Chanel Khan, whose spirit Boxo says she tried to capture in the paintings.
I felt she most represented the qualities that this show is about: passion, presence, and poise. She carries herself with such grace and dignity, and I felt that she was the best person to help me come about a body of work that showed what I wanted.
In light of recent high-profile incidents of domestic violence and violence against women, Boxo partnered with the Sweetwater Foundation, which offers counseling and support for survivors of childhood sexual abuse and violence.
Tonight we are also including a donation with each of the purchases for Sweetwater Foundation. They are a foundation that helps women, children, families that have gone through violence, help them with psychotherapy and counseling. I did decide to do this because of the recent weeks, the violence that we have experienced, and I wanted to help in some way more than just a body of paintings. I wanted to be able to give back to these persons.
The one-night exhibition bridged art and activism, honoring women at a time when violence has called the value of their lives into question. Deidre Seeley, GBN News.
Fantastic work. With the Intercol Championships fast approaching, preparations are underway at the Karani James Athletic Stadium. Schools across the island are getting their athletes competition ready. This report from Shania McIntosh.
At Wesley College, students and athletes who are gearing up for the annual event say they are eager to represent their school. GBN visited the school to speak with athletes and coaches who have been preparing for the upcoming championship. Several students explained that training for this year's intercall began since as last year. They noted that the preparation has included regular practice sessions, focus on improving their fitness, technique, and overall performance.
It's been, very good for the past few days. We had early morning training, evening training and stuff. It's been good, and the race I will be doing is 100, 200, the 4x1 and the 4x4. Since for morning training, it seems like a long time now. I'm improving. Yeah.
So running the 2, the 4, and the relays, the 4x1 and the 4x4.
Coaches at the school also outlined the preparations that have been taking place in the lead up to the championship. They say the athletes have been working consistently and have shown strong commitment throughout the training period. The coaches also acknowledge that the school is not always widely recognized for its performance at intercall. However, the athletes remain focused on giving their best and representing their school with pride.
So this year we've started our preparation for the intercall games quite early. We've started since the last school term, in the Michaelmas term, to be able to ensure that our students or athletes are adequately prepared. So what we have done differently this year is to simply start training earlier, because as you know, training and consistent training obviously would help the children to realize their full potential.
Yes. What we tried to do different this year, we tried to start training a little earlier this year.
With just days remaining before the championship, anticipation continues to build among students and staff as they look forward to competing alongside other schools at the National Stadium. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
2 officers from the Royal Grenada Police Force returned home after completing an intensive regional leadership course in Guyana. GBN ISOR is next.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISOR is brought to you by Clearvision.
Oh, I got my glasses from Clearvision Eye Center.
I got my glasses at Clearvision Eye Center.
Clearvision Eye Center.
Clearvision Eye Center.
For this evening's GBN ISOR, a look at a minor traffic accident which occurred earlier today at Marrast Hill involving a truck and a van. Fortunately, there were no fatalities reported, and details surrounding how the accident occurred have not yet been officially released. However, reports do indicate that the truck collided with the van, leaving the driver of the van with minor injuries to his nose. Officers from the Royal Grenada Police Force responded and assisted with managing the flow of traffic along that busy roadway. Marrast Hill is indeed known for its heavy traffic movement, and the presence of police did help prevent major congestion while the situation was brought under control. Both vehicles sustained visible damage, but authorities confirmed that the incident did not result in any loss of life. Investigations into the circumstances surrounding the collision are ongoing. Police are, of course, continuing to remind motorists to exercise caution while navigating busy roadways, particularly in high-traffic areas like Marrast Hill. Share your photos and videos with us via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or on our other social media platforms. That's for GBN ISOR.
Still to come from us, the Democratic People's Movement to hold its first Congress. We'll be back.
The Inland Revenue Division and the Accountant General Division are coming to a community near you. That's right, our satellite offices are on the move, bringing services closer to home. No long travel, no hassle, just quick, convenient service right in your community. We'll be on location to help you with all your tax and vendor registration matters. Ask about tax refunds, file objections, check property tax balances, pay your taxes on the spot, and yes, you can even register for GTax and sign up for the new vendors portal. Catch us at these locations: in St. George, at the Bruce Street Mall on Friday, February 27th and March 27th, at our Young Street office on March 7th and March 14th, in St. John on Friday, February 27th at St. Francis Street. We'll be at the Grenville Car Park in St. Andrew and at the Carriacou District Revenue Office on Friday, March 13th. And on Friday, March 20th, we'll be at the District Revenue Offices in St. Patrick and St. Mark. All locations open from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Longer hours, more convenience, better service for you. The Inland Revenue Division and the Accountant General Division's Satellite Office. Don't miss this opportunity.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now. Lots of dreams and lots of plans. Lots of ways to own your land. With ACB by your side. Lots of ways to own with pride. Lots of chances to make it yours. Lots of ways to open doors. Lots of space to build much more. Lots of reasons to own your future now. There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Start building your tomorrow today with a LOTS loan from ACB Grenada Bank.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
LOTS, land ownership, tomorrow secured.
Terms and conditions apply.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're beginning our final descent to Morris Bishop International Airport. Welcome to Grenada.
Our marketing goals for 2026 are ambitious yet achievable. We aim to drive airlift growth by collaborating with airlines and travel partners to expand seat capacity and routes. Strengthening community and stakeholder engagement is key, as we want to ensure that the benefits of tourism are felt broadly across our islands. Promoting sustainable tourism is a priority, as we encourage practices that preserve Grenada's environment, heritage, and cultural identity. We also want to focus on expanding into new markets while reinforcing our brand's position in existing markets. By increasing engagement and conversion through targeted digital campaigns, enhancing content quality, and building strong relationships with industry partners, we hope to boost brand awareness, improve our reputation, and secure media mentions in our target markets.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store or call 442-8602, 459-4325 or 416-8467 for further information.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
$10 on Playway, $20 back up on Pick 3, and cash for each, please.
Okay, are you adding multi-X to your bet?
Yes, multi-X, all of them.
Smart. Best value bet. Backup and multi-X. You cannot go wrong.
Don't matter the bet, multi-X all of the daily games.
With multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add multi-X to all your Playway, daily Pick 3, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
Rebecca Television Center, the Democratic People's Movement is getting ready for its first Congress this Sunday as election activity continues to pick up steam in Grenada. Christina John has this report.
The political landscape in Grenada continues to heat up as political parties continue unveiling slates of candidates ahead of the next general election. One of the newest entrants to the political arena, the Democratic People's Movement, the DPM, is preparing to host its first Congress this Sunday at the Grenada Trade Center. According to interim political leader Peter David, the Congress will mark an important milestone for the party as it moves to formalize its internal structures. David said the party has already completed much of the groundwork and is now ready to move forward with establishing its executive and other organizational bodies.
Sunday, we are going to be at the Trade Center in Grandlands, and we are going to establish the formal foundation, formalize a movement with persons from all over the country, persons from all 15 constituencies. The delegates are going to be attending from all 15 constituencies. We are going to elect a national executive. We are going to formalize our constitution. We are going to announce some of our candidates for the next general elections. We are going to be participating in all of the constituencies. This Sunday we are going to be announcing some of the candidates for the constituencies throughout the country. And we have done this the right way. Persons have been nominated from the constituency. The communities were consulted in the process. We've done our polling, and we've done a bottom-up process to arrive at the constituencies we believe
the persons the movement has come to decide are capable of leading this country.
Meanwhile, chairman of the Democratic People's Movement, Alistair Bain, told reporters during a press conference on Monday that the party is confident about its current position. It prepares for the upcoming political contest.
Not just ready with 15, but ready to compete and to assume governance of the country. This is where we are. We have been working with the people. We have been listening to the people. We have been building policies around what we are hearing from the people. And we have been ensuring that our political and party structure is solid and is in place within all constituencies. But as we said earlier, we are ready to compete in every constituency. We will not be rolling out our full complement of candidates on Sunday, but if we have to roll it out tomorrow, we are in a position to do so.
Bain also emphasized that young people will play a key role in the party's development. He noted that the country's youth, referred to as the next gen, are represented within the movement and will be actively involved in decision-making and leadership across the country.
This too. Our delegates, every constituency would have 2 next-gen delegates. They choose their delegates. And as Peter said, we don't tell them what to do. They come to us and they say, this is what we want to do, we want your support. And they are represented across all structures of the party. They have branded themselves. We are struggling to even remember the name, whether it's Gen Z or Next Gen. We know it's not youth. But we have to listen to them. The Next Gen, the woman arm, every constituency would be represented by the Next Gen delegates and the female delegates.
The Democratic People's Movement joins other major political parties in ramping up activities as the political climate in Grenada continues to intensify. Christina John, GBN News.
Sports news after the break. Stay close.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Calling all MCs, rappers, DJs, dancers, and aerosol artists. The U.S. Embassy in Grenada, in collaboration with the Grenada Ministry of Tourism, Creative Economy, and Culture, will be hosting the free Next Level Hip Hop program from April 13th to the 24th. This is your chance to connect with the best U.S. hip hop mentors to build your craft and level up your skills. For further information, visit the U.S. Embassy's social media platforms or website at www.bb.usembassy.gov. Apply today.
It happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep. Including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
In
In Grenada, sports aren't just a game, they're a way of life. They teach discipline, teamwork, and resilience. They inspire the next generation to push boundaries and chase excellence. That's why the Investment Migration Agency of Grenada is proud to support sports initiatives as part of our commitment to youth and national development. When we invest in sports programs, we invest in the future. We invest in the health and well-being of our youth, and we invest in broadening Grenada's reach, proudly connecting our athletes, our talent, and our nation to a global community. Together, we all go further. The Investment Migration Agency. Unlock the possibilities.
Sunrise Diagnostic Center is the place to visit for your medical laboratory test, ultrasound, X-ray, mammogram, ECG, and ultrasound guided and bone density test. Also available are COVID PCR and antigen tests. Most results are available within 24 hours. Sunrise Diagnostic Center is located at number 9 NS Building, Melville Street, St. George's, with sub-offices in Grand Anse, Wall Street, and Grenville, St. Andrew. Visit Sunrise Diagnostic Center today at any of their offices or call 440-3709 or cell phone 415-9522.
Sporting fans, good evening. The stage is set for an explosive finale to the 2026 Peter David Fast 5 Knockout Netball Tournament following a weekend of high-intensity action and clinical performances at the semi-final stage. The road to the final was paved on Friday, March 13, with a heavy slate of games across 3 divisions. In the sub-junior division, Westmoreland Shooting Stars signaled their dominance with a 22-1 win over SJC Pioneers, while Babs Simpson Academy shut out SJC Crusaders 17-0. Combined Stars also secured a 3-0 win over Top Strikers. The junior division saw the weekend's closest battles. SGI Power Rangers outlasted SJC Joy 21-19 in a thriller, while Trending Youth secured a 12-9 win over SJC Love. We can tell you 2 hot shots advanced comfortably with an 18-2 victory over SJC Peace. In senior play, Sprang's Jet Stars overpowered Joint Forces 32-19 and Elites United triumphed over Unlaced Ballers. The intensity shifted gears on Saturday, March 14, as teams battle for a spot in the winner-takes-all final round. In the sub-junior division, Westmoreland combined their flawless run, defeating Combined Stars to secure their finals berth. In the junior division, in the upset of the tournament, the resilient Trending Girls edged out the more experienced Hot Shots in a hard-fought encounter. Joining them in the final will be the unknown, who dismissed SGI Power Rangers. In the senior division, Sprang's Jet Stars maintained their momentum, defeating Elites United to book their place in the championship match. All eyes now turn to Saturday, March 21 for the tournament's closing ceremony and final matches. With several underdog stories emerging and dominant forces looking to solidify their legacy, the 2026 edition promises a spectacular finish. Well, the highly anticipated 2026 edition of the Intercol Championships will run off tomorrow morning. 24 schools will compete in the 90-event program at the Karani James Athletic Stadium. During the formal launch on February 10, the National Lotteries Authority announced a $350,000 sponsorship package, the largest single contribution ever recorded in the history of the championships. General Manager Cindy Henry confirmed that this funding is strategically designed to enhance the quality of the championships and provide direct support to participating schools.
The Intercall Games provide a platform for intense competition, teamwork, and the exhibition of talent and skills. For the people, the Intercall Games provide a spark of connection and brings about relationships. The National Lotteries Authority, in its mission to intentionally contribute to the development of Grenada and the achievement of its people, is committed to operate with sound principles and channel our resources towards the sustainable development of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit-Martinique. As you invest in us, we reinvest in our youth and the nation.
Meanwhile, security remains a critical component of the championships. Superintendent Kenneth Bascom said the spirit of the sport and showpiece will be maintained at all times.
Our security plan for Intercall 2026 emphasizes 3 key areas. 1, the safety of athletes and officials. That is ensuring that competitors and organizers have uninterrupted access to the facilities and can perform at their best. 2, crowd management. That is to provide clear entry and exit points, maintaining orders in the stands, and ensuring that the energy of the crowd remains positive and supportive. And thirdly, community cooperation, encouraging everyone, that is students, parents, and supporters, to respect the rules, look out for one another, and embody the spirit of unity that Intercall represents.
Still with the 2026 Intercall Championships, the Grenada Association of Principals of Secondary Schools has emphasized the importance of stronger partnerships with the private sector. The appeal came from President Carl Andal. Andal has called for private entities to move beyond traditional one-off sponsorships and towards strategic partnerships. This includes support for athletes' development programs, infrastructure improvements, and technical resources that benefit students year-round.
I must say the Ministry of Sports have taken 1 step further of getting closer to this, where they have identified coaches, and these coaches were placed in schools. Having dialogue with them, other than placing the coaches in school, it is really, really important that these coaches work with the GA programs so that they could get qualified. Coming back to the program itself, the program is very expensive. We all know that. We're talking about investment from July of the year before up to this year and even further. So we are calling on the business community to work with the different schools so that we could have a gym program, athletics program, nutrition program. We are in a correct place as we speak, but our dream is to ensure that notwithstanding where our athletes attend schools, they have an equal chance of doing well at Intercall. From my end, GAPS will have a pivotal role to play. We recognize that role, and I think we're in a very good place.
That's the sports news for now. The Caribbean has the lowest rate of higher education enrollment in the hemisphere, according to University of the West Indies Vice-Chancellor Sir Hilary Beckles. Speaking at the annual report and council meeting at UWI's Cable campus, Sir Hilary also pointed to a lack of strong partnerships among universities, the private sector and governments.
From Alaska to Argentina, we in this Caribbean have the lowest enrollment in higher education. Less than 20%. Less than 20% of our young people on leaving secondary school go on to post-secondary education and training. It is madness. It's the only way to describe it. It's madness. Yet, again, the economic models show that what is holding back our region is not a shortage of capital. It's a shortage of the skills necessary to attract capital. It is not yet intense with the relevant planning to enable change to happen. And what we're finding in the last 4 years of COVID, post-COVID, enrollment on our campuses are declining. The enrollment is going in the wrong direction. Mona, St. Augustine, and Carefield have fewer students today than they did 5 years ago.
Further afield, 2 persons have died after a meningitis outbreak in Kent, England. According to a BBC report, 11 more are seriously ill in hospital. One victim, Juliet, a student. The other is a 21-year-old university student. Health officials have contacted 30,000 people in the area, and hundreds of students at the University of Kent have lined up for antibiotics.
Hundreds of concerned students have been queuing since this morning in Canterbury for antibiotics after news emerged of the meningitis outbreak that's claimed 2 lives. 13 cases were confirmed between Friday and Sunday. One of those who's died is a student at the University of Kent. The other is a Year 13 student at Queen Elizabeth Grammar School in Faversham. She's been named by the school as Juliet, described as a much-loved member of the devastated community.
She was a genuinely caring and attentive listener, a true friend who listened with warmth, respect and sincere interest to her peers and to our staff. In short, she was a lovely girl. Her beautiful smile, her loving nature and her sense of fun will be hugely missed.
11 other people are seriously unwell in hospital. The UK Health Security Agency says they're investigating a rapidly evolving cluster of cases in the Canterbury area, most are aged between 18 and 21.
We've been informed that we've been in contact with someone, so we're going to get the antibiotic, helps prevent it, but we're staying positive. We haven't had any symptoms or anything, and she's in hospital getting treated, so she's okay. We've had contact with her.
I've come along because we just want to, take precaution. We want the antibiotics. If I show any symptoms, I want to take the antibiotics. I want to feel safe.
I've just been in my room the whole time, so I don't really know what's actually going on. But from what I'm seeing, it's kind of serious. So I am a bit wary.
At least one of those who's fallen ill had been at Club Chemistry nightclub in Canterbury at the weekend. The club's owner says it'll be closed until further notice. Meningitis is an infection of the protective membranes that surround the brain and spinal cord, and although uncommon, can cause life-threatening sepsis and permanent damage to the brain or nerves. It's not known which strain of bacterial meningitis this outbreak is, but it's spread by close contact among those who are infected.
An outbreak such as this can cause real devastation and fear in a campus community and way beyond thinking about the people who may be affected. It underlines really quite starkly just the importance of people knowing about how to prevent meningitis through vaccination, but also to know the signs and symptoms.
These symptoms can often present similar to a hangover or flu. They include high fever, headache, a stiff neck and sensitivity to light. Some of the other signs include drowsiness and a skin rash which doesn't disappear when you press down with a glass, vomiting and seizures. Around 30,000 people in the area are being contacted by the UK Health Security Agency. Anyone with any symptoms is advised to seek urgent medical help. Lauren Moss, BBC News.
Reminder of the headlines in a moment. Headlines before we leave you. Governments to meet exporters after U.S. fish ban is lifted. Grenada hosts regional fisher training on fish aggregating devices. The Democratic People's Movement to hold first Congress. Trial date set for Shane Brown murder case. Also in the news regionally, University of the West Indies Vice Chancellor Sir Hilary Beckles says the Caribbean lags in higher education. Internationally, 2 dead in Kent meningitis outbreak. Plus in the sports news, Interpol 2026 to run off from 9 a.m. tomorrow with 30 events set for day 1, while Fast 5 knockout set for this weekend. That's it from us in the newsroom. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. Take care. Good night.